Well, hello again, guys. It's still Thursday and the 1st of September. Welcome to another new month in Joe Biden's America. Okay, so today obviously looks like it's going to be a busy day. I had a video that was already ready for lunchtime, but that one's probably going to be put off because it was more for prepping, and there's too many things going on in the world that we need to know about. Okay, you know, there's a big one that I'm working on right now on military troop movement, which is scary in itself. Okay. And then this one I want to talk about is the economy. All right. We could also talk about what is it, Excel Energy out in Denver, who is now controlling your thermostat. Wouldn't let people cool their house off yesterday. It got to 90 degrees and they locked people's thermostats. This is why things like Nest and Alexa and everything like that are idiotic. Why are you giving somebody else control of your life? Gee, I'm sorry. I decided as a company that you can't cool your house today. Who the hell gives you that right? They go, oh, you did. You signed off on this paperwork to get your automatic thermostats. Yeah, because otherwise you were going to charge me more money. All right, whatever it would be. But just so you know, this is another reason of people letting businesses dictate how they live. Okay, communism. So what does it do? Let's talk about the economy. Let's talk about the ultimate form of communism, the government having control of all the money. So here it is. It's Thursday. It's a new month. It's 20 after 9. And gee, guess what? The market is poised to go down again, guys. A couple thousand points here in the last, 5 or 6 trading days in the market. With futures right now down 140 plus. This is after yesterday's 280 point drop on the Dow. So just keep watching money grow wings and fly away. So this brings in the big thing about FedNow and the new bank, if you will, that everybody's going to have to participate in. It's the Fed Bank. Okay, and there's so many freaking problems with this, but it's tip and nose stuff, guys. I'll get to why this will never work. So, if you're not familiar with what FedNow is, it's not CBDC, okay? But it's the forerunner of it. FedNow is your government bank account, okay, that your currency will be put in instead of Chase or your local credit card or a credit union or what, a Bank of America or whatever one of these places you use to do your banking. Well, why do they want to do this? Well, the government wants the money because they need it, so they're going to take it from whoever they can get it from. So now they're going to take it from the banks, which ultimately means they're going to take it from you. They always say we're going after the big guy, and the big guy always sits there and takes it out on the little guy, just the way the world works. So what's going to happen here? You go to the store, and you want to buy a gallon of milk. Now, the way it works now, you go to buy the gallon of milk, you give them your debit card, you give them your credit card, because hardly anybody uses cash anymore. I'm not saying us, I'm saying in the country. And they give you your gallon of milk. And the merchant sends the receipt to Visa, MasterCard, whoever would be, Discover, American Express, whatever you do. And there's a fee attached to it, okay? 2%, 2.5%, depending on the card. So they sold a gallon of milk for $5. The merchant actually gets $4.90 because they had to pay a 2% fee. All right, so that's how that works. Well, the government goes, we want that dime. So what we're going to do is we're going to make everybody have a FedNow account, and this is where your banking's going to be. Now, it'll get rid of the deposits for the banks, but it won't get rid of banks because somebody still has to write mortgages, give car loans, do that sort of stuff. A lot of banks are into the brokerage side of things, even though Glass-Steagall and all that. So, beside the point. So the banks are going to need to make that money up somewhere because they make a lot of money on those credit card fees. Trust me, it's their biggest cash cow. All right. So how are they going to do it? Well, they're going to raise the rates on loans, car loans, credit cards, if you still have one, mortgages, whatever it would be. Fees are going to go up. Rates are going to go up. You know, you think you pay a $10 a month fee now in your bank account if you're foolish enough to have one of those that actually charges you a fee. That'd be $20 now. We're going to make the fees up somewhere. So the banks will still exist. They're just going to lose their biggest cash cow. And why does the government want to do this? Well, instead of paying you interest, like we get a lot anyway, it's a 1/10 of 1% on your checking account. I mean, I always laugh when I get my bank statements like, oh, you earned 2 cents in interest this month. Congratulations, I'll throw a party. The bank or the government is going to charge you negative interest rates. You see this stuff going on in some countries in Europe, negative interest rates where the banks charge you to keep your money there. And the Fed has the monopoly, so you have nowhere else to put your money, okay? And this is why they're going to go to digital or want to go to digital, because there's nowhere else to put your money and they can charge you for having money. Sounds like a great idea. We're in complete control. Then you get into the next part the government wants to do. Expiration of your money. You only have 6 months, a year, or whatever to spend this money, and then it expires. Then you don't have it anymore. Okay? So you went to work, you're trying to save for, I don't know, cars so you don't have to pay the interest rate, kids' college education, down payment on a house. You better do it quick because in 6 months your money is gone. Since when did the government just decide they could tell me that my money's no longer worth anything? Who gave them that authority? Nobody. They're just deciding that's what they're going to do. Okay? This is how the government plans on funding themselves. Screw taxes. That's too complicated. Let's just take the money. Now, this is why it won't work. Simple reason. What do we all talk about buying? Gold and silver. My money's going to expire. I'm going to go buy silver with it. You want to track what I bought? Great. Guess what? I have silver coins and gold bars or whatever it is in my house. Tough effing shit. Okay. Well, we're going to confiscate all the gold and silver. Sorry, lost it in a boating accident. Okay. This CBDC, which is obviously the ultimate goal, and this FedNow program is doomed to fail. It's the one thing that will unite everybody behind about Joe Biden. Everybody, both liberals and Republicans, hate it. Hate the idea. Nobody will want to participate. Great. Now, you want to watch the price of gold and silver go through the roof? Implement this FedNow program, which they're going to roll out apparently in the next few weeks, okay, on a trial basis. And they'll inevitably see it doesn't work, but the government doesn't ever believe that when something doesn't work, it's a bad idea. They just add more bad ideas to it and continue on along. So you look at gold and silver right now, which are cheap, if you will. If I look as of right now, silver's at $17.62 and gold is at around $17.62, and gold is at $17. Let's try that again. Silver at $17.62 an ounce and gold at $1,709 an ounce. Okay, both of them are going to be cheap right now. Roll this FedNow thing up. You're going to see the price of gold and silver go through the roof, because anybody that's got any savings of anything is going to need to put it somewhere into something that's a tangible asset that they can move. Real estate is not a liquid asset, okay? Beans, bullets, and ammo, sure, they're assets right now, but they're not liquid. They don't have, right now, they don't have a currency value. Gold and silver, junk silver, whatever it would be, is where you're going to wind up putting your money. If you have the ability, get out on the front end of this and start buying some, even if you're cheap, go buy some old junk silver dimes and stuff like that. That's going to be the currency of trade, guys, because the government is going to try to do this They are hell-bent on rolling out this FedNow program that will not work. Nobody is going to give the government, nobody who's got any sense of common sense, any sense of intelligence will go, yeah, I want to give the government control of my bank account. Look how well they manage theirs. This is all a money grab. They are trying to do everything they can to take your money away. Because do not doubt for a second that not only are they going to charge you to have a bank account, you're still paying taxes. And I guarantee you that won't be any lost money, any expired money, any fees you pay the government is not going to be something you can deduct on your taxes. Pinball out.